sine A and sec A. So this you are writing as your starting answer. 15 cot A is equal to 8. That can be written as cot A is equal to 8 by 15. Then we are moving to right angle triangle. A, B, C. This is right angle. A is a marked angle, so this will become opposite. This will be adjacent,
Hypotenuse.
hypotenuse. Okay. Then you are writing cot A means, what is cot A means?
Adjacent
Adjacent by
opposite.
opposite.
By opposite.
Adjacent by opposite. That is equal to 8 by 15. This adjacent AB will become 8. This opposite will become 15. What is hypotenuse? We have to find out. In triangle ABC, angle B is equal to 90 degree means we are applying Pythagoras theorem. According to that, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square according to Pythagoras.
theorem.
That is equal to 8 square plus 15 square, 64 plus 225. That means 289. AC will be equal to square root of 217. So we got hypotenuse. Now we have to find sine A. Sine A is equal to opposite by hypotenuse, which is equal to 15 by 17.
15 by 17.
Sec A is equal to, sec means inverse of
Hypotenuse by
Hypotenuse by
adjacent.
Hypotenuse by adjacent means you are writing it as 17 by,
17 by 8.
17 by 8.
write down from the beginning.
Completed, sir.
Okay.
Completed, sir.
Completed, sir.
Okay, fine.
Completed, sir.
Okay. The next problem is angle A and angle B are acute angles such that cos A equal to cos B. Show that angle A is equal to B. It is given if angle A and angle B are acute such that cos A is equal to cos B. Show that angle A is equal to angle B. So now what you have to do is solution. It is given cos A is equal to cos B. First you are writing here a right angle triangle A B C, because A and B are acute, it is given. Okay, if you are marking A, this will become opposite and this will be adjacent and this is hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse.
Cos A is equal to what? Cos A is equal to what? Adjacent by hypotenuse. Cos means adjacent by hypotenuse. That means cos A is equal to, what is adjacent? AC divided by what?
Adjacent.
AB.
AB.
To call it as equation 1. Write on this. Write on this.
Completed.
Over, sir.
Over.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Write down. Write down. Write down. Write down.
Completed, sir.
Okay. Now, if the same triangle you are taking, A, B, C. Now this is marked angle B. Cos B is equal to, if you are marking B, this will become opposite, this will become adjacent, and this will be hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse.
Cos means adjacent by hypotenuse, that you know. Cos B is equal to, adjacent is now
CB.
BC divided by hypotenuse is AB.
AB.
Call it as
Equation 2.
Equation 2.
equation 2. Cos A is equal to cos B, it is given. Cos A is equal to cos B. That means cos A means AC by AB. AC by AB is equal to cos B means
BC by
BC
AB.
by AB.
AB.
Both are equal, their denominators are equal, means AC is equal to BC. Therefore, look here, AC and BC are equal means in a given triangle, if two sides are equal, their opposite angles are also equal.
Equal.
Hence, therefore, angle A is equal to angle B,
Angle B.
because angles opposite to equal sides.
Side.
Angles opposite to equal
Equal
sides.
sides.
Write down. Write down.
Explain it once again, sir.
In the beginning, you have taken cos A. Now you are taking cos B. Cos B means angle B you are marking. This will become opposite and this will become adjacent.
Sir, take
And
left.
this is Just a minute. This is as usual hypotenuse. Cos B means adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent is BC, hypotenuse is AB. It is given in the problem cos A and cos B are equal. Therefore, AC by AB is equal to BC by AB. That implies these two fractions are equal. Their denominators are equal means numerators must be equal. So AC is equal to BC. If these two sides are equal, their opposite angles are also equal. Right down.
Completed, sir.
Okay, okay. Just a minute. Let the others to complete.
Take left, sir.
Which left side? This first one
Completed, sir.
that you have completed already. Why to take left? This is only you have to write down now.
Completed, sir.
Okay, fine.
Over, sir.
Okay. All of you are completed?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, fine. Now coming to the next problem. Seventh one. If cot A is equal to 7 by 8, evaluate first one 1 plus sine theta into 1 minus sine theta divided by 1 plus cos theta 1 minus cos theta. Second one cot square theta. Second one cot square theta. So first you start answering the question. Cot A is equal to 7 by 8. Cot means, as we know, it is adjacent by
Opposite.
Opposite.
opposite. Right?
Yes,
So right
sir.
angle triangle you are taking now. In that right angle triangle ABC, cot A, this is your marking. So this will become opposite. This will be adjacent, and this is going to be hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse.
Adjacent is 7, opposite is 8. What is hypotenuse? We have to find out. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AC square is equal to 7 square plus 8 square. That is equal to 49 plus 64. Is
64.
equal to
113.
113.
Mean Wi-Fi tone in.
113.
That
That is equal to AC is
Good
equal to
113.
square root of 113. AC is equal to square root of 113.
13.
Therefore,
ಕೊರೋನಾ ಹಾಕಿತೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡ.
A is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. That is becomes 8 by root 13. Cos A is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse.
That will become equal to 7 by root 130. Write down this much first. You have taken the problem, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You write down the answer.
ಸರ್ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮ್ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ.
ಲಿಂಕ್ ಚಾಲು ಹಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಂತ್ಕೊ.
Completed, sir.
Okay, fine.
Completed, sir.
Now we have to solve the first one.
Sir, no, sir.
Write down quickly. Okay.
Over, sir.
The first one is one plus sine theta into 1 minus sine theta divided by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. They are in the form of a plus b, a minus b. You are writing 1 minus sine square theta divided by 1 minus cos square theta. That is equal to 1 minus sine theta means 8 by root 13 square, because 1 square is 1 only, whole divided by 1 minus 7 by root 13 whole square, that is equal to 1 minus 64 by 113 divided by 1 minus 49 by 130. Okay, that is equal to 113 is LCM. 113 ones are 113. 113 minus 64 is equal to 49. Whole divided by, again LCM is 113. 113 ones are 113. 113 minus 49 is equal to 64. 113 get cancelled is equal to
49 by
49 by 64.
64.
Okay. The second one is
Cot theta.
cot square theta. Cot square theta means 7 by 8 whole square, which is also equal to
49 by 64.
49 by
49 by
64.
64.
Write down from the beginning.
Take down, sir.
Just a minute, others to complete.
wait sir.
Take down, sir.
Take down, sir.
Completed.
Okay, fine.
Complete, sir.
Completed, sir.
Completed.
Okay, fine.
So please wait.
Write down.
Completed, sir.
Now, the ninth problem. 3 cot A is equal to 4. Check. Check. 1 minus tan square theta, or tan square A, better say, divided by 1 plus 1 plus tan square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A. Write down the problem. 3 cot A is equal to 4. Check. 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A, or not. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So first we have to find what is tan, what is cos, and what is sin. Okay. Answer, or you are writing the solution. 3 cot A is equal to 4. Therefore, cot A is equal to 4 by 3. That implies what will become tan? Tan is reciprocal of cot, means tan will become
3 by 4.
by 4. Okay.
3 by 4.
Now you are taking a right angle triangle A, B, C. This is right angle. This is angle A marked. Cot means what?
Adjacent by opposite.
Adjacent by opposite.
Opposite.
Adjacent will become,
AB.
this will be opposite. Adjacent is 4, opposite is 3.
3.
Therefore, in triangle ABC, angle B is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. 4 square plus 3 square, that is equal to 16 plus 9 is equal to 25.
25.
Therefore, AC is equal to 5.
5.
Square root of
5.
25 is 5. Write down this much first.
Completed, sir.
Okay, fine.
Completed, sir.
Okay.
Complete, sir.
Over, sir.
Okay, fine. Now look
No,
here.
sir.
Tan, we are having the value 3 by 4. What is cos and what is sine? We have to find out. So, sine A is equal to, sine A is opposite by
Opposite by
hypotenuse.
hypotenuse.
Therefore, sine A is equal to, opposite is 3, hypotenuse is 5. 3
3 by
by
5. 5.
cos A is equal to
Adjacent by hypotenuse.
adjacent by hypotenuse. Therefore, cos
4 by
A
5.
will be 4 by 5.
5.
Write down this. Write down this. We'll go to the problem later. So now we got what is tan A is equal to, okay, what is sine is equal to, what is cot is equal to. Using this, we may solve this LHS equal to RHS or not, we have to solve. Write down sine A and cos A value.
Completed, sir.
All of you are completed?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Write down.
Completed, sir.
Okay. Now, in the problem, what is our LHS is? LHS is 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A. That is equal to 1 minus 3 by 4 square divided by 1 plus 3 by 4 square. 1 minus 3 by 4 square will become 9 by 16. 1 plus 9 by 16. That is equal to 16 is LCM. 16 ones are 16 minus 9. How much? 16 minus 9. 7. Divided by
7.
6. 16 is LCM again. 16 plus 9. 25.
25.
16 get cancelled. Is equal to
7 by 20.
7
7
by
by 25.
25. Call it as equation 1.
1.
Now, we are moving to RHS. RHS is
Cos square 2.
square A minus sine square A.
Sine square A.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Cos means how much?
Adjacent
4 by
4
Cos
by
means
5.
4 by 5.
5
5.
square minus 3
Sine.
by 5 square.
5.
16 by 25 minus
9
9
minus
By 25.
is equal to 25 is
7 by
LCM.
25.
16 minus 9 is equal to 7.
7.
192
Equation
equal. Therefore, LHS equal to RH.
RHS.
RHS.
Write down from the beginning.
Sir, take down, sir.
Just a minute.
Completed, sir.
Completed, sir.
Let's take down the RHS part.
Completed, sir.
ಸರ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮೇಲ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ.
Completed, sir.
Okay, fine.
Completed, sir.
Okay.
Complete, sir. Completed, sir.
Okay, very fine. Okay. Now moving to eighth problem.
Over,
Sorry,
sir.
ninth problem.
Ninth, sir.
Ninth. The ninth problem is in triangle ABC right angled at B. In triangle ABC, angle B is equal to 90 degree. Sine A is equal to, sorry, not sine, tan A is equal to 1 by root 3. Here we have to find the value of first one, sine A cos C, sine A into cos C plus cos A into sine C. Cos A into sine C. And second one, cos A into cos C, cos A into cos C minus sin A into sin C. This is the problem. Write down first.
Over, sir.
Written, sir.
Okay, fine.
Written, sir.
We are going to the solution. Tan A is equal to 1 by root 3. Tan is opposite by adjacent.
Adjacent.
Okay. Now, in right angle triangle ABC, it is right angled at B. If you are marking A, this will become opposite, which is 1. This will become adjacent, root 3. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, root 3 square plus 1 square. Root 3 square is 3 plus 1 is equal to 4.
Four.
Therefore, AC is equal to 2. Is it right?
Yes,
Now you
sir.
write down what is sine A. Sine A will be opposite by hypotenuse, which is equal to
1
1
by
by 2.
2.
1 by
2.
and sine C will become, hypotenuse will be 2 as it is. When you are taking C, this will become opposite. Sine C will become root 3 by 2.
Root 3.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Cos A. Cos A is given by adjacent by hypotenuse, which is equal to, according to A, adjacent is root 3. Root 3 by 2. Cos C will become 1 by 2. Write down this much first. Write down this part.
Completed.
Complete, sir.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Okay. Wait. The others has to complete. Wait for few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes.
Completed.
Okay.
Please don't share the screen, please.
Completed, sir.
Okay. Fine.
Please don't share.
Who is sharing the screen? Is it Sandeep Jaur sharing the screen?
No, sir.
No.
Sir, Vivo.
Vivo. Vivo 51. Y 51 L.
Sir, tan A is equal to
Tan A is equal to 1 by root 3.
Yes, sir.
Completed, sir.
Okay. Fine.
completed, sir.
Okay. Fine. Now we have to solve the first one. What that first one is? What the first one is? Sin A into cos C
Plus cos A into sin C.
plus cos A into sin C.
Sin C.
Now you tell me the value of sin A. Sin A 1 by 2 into cos A
Yes, sir.
means cos A
by 2.
root 3 by 2
Root 3 by
plus
2.
The 2.
cos A
1 by 2.
1 by 2.
cos A. This is cos C, no? This is cos C. Okay. Cos A means 1 by 2. Sin C means root 3 by 2.
Root 3 by 2.
Root
1 by
3
4.
divided by 4. 1 into root 3, root 3.
Root
2
3.
2 is 4 plus 1 into root 3, root
Root
3
3.
divided by 4.
4.
4 is LCM. Root 3 plus root 3 will be equal to 2
2
root 3.
root 3.
2 1s are 2 2s are get cancelled. It will be root 3 by 2.
3 by
2.
2.
Second one is
Cos A
what is
into cos C minus sin A
cos
into
A
sin
into
C.
cos
Cos
C
C
minus
minus sin
sin
A
A
into
into
sin
sin
C.
C. What is cos A? 1 by 2
1 by 2.
into cos C root 3 by 2
The 2.
minus sin A 1 by 2
1 by
sin
2.
C
1
root
by
3
2.
by 2
Root
root 3 by 4 minus root 3 by 4 is equal to 0.
0.
Okay, write down.
Sir, cos
Huh?
C value is 1 by 2. You written root 3 by
This is absolutely wrong.
Take down.
Just a minute, just a minute, just a minute. Cos A root 3 by 2. This
Yes,
one you
sir.
are talking,
Cos
no?
is equal to 3 by 2, sir.
Okay, tell me once again. Sin A,
Is equal to 1 by 2.
sin A into cos C plus
cos A.
cos A
Into
into
sin C.
sin C. What is sin A? 1 by 2.
1 by 2.
Cos C 1 by 2
1
plus
by 2.
cos
Yes.
A root 3 by 2.
by 2.
Yes, sir.
C
Root 3 by 2.
Into
into
root 3 by
by
2,
2.
sir.
1
1
by
by
4.
4 plus
1 by 4
root 3
plus
into root 3. Root 3 into
2
root
root
3, 3.
3.
No.
3 by 4.
When you are multiplying, it will become 3 only. 3 by 4. LCM is 4.
4.
1 plus 3, 4. Is
4.
equal to
1.
1.
1.
Write down.
Completed, sir.
Sir, take down.
Completed, sir.
Write down the second one.
Sir, take to first one.
Completed, sir.
Just a minute, I'll come back. First, you finish off this second one.
Finished, sir.
Okay.
Completed, sir.
Completed, sir.
One who is
sir.
asking the first one, who is asking the first one, you write down from the
Sir,
beginning.
not completed, sir.
Just a minute, I'll come back.
Second one, sir.
All of you have completed the first one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Those who have not finished the second, you write down the second. If you have finished, wait for 1 minute.
Sir, cos A is equal to root 3 by 2, sir.
This is root 3 by 2. Then this will be 1 by
Cos
2.
is equal to 1 by 2.
Then the answer will be same. No problem.
Yes, sir.
Over, sir.
Okay. The 10th problem.
Hey, don't scare us.
If someone is sharing that Vivo Y51 sharing the screen, don't do that. Otherwise, we will throw you out of the group. In triangle
Don't
PQR,
scare.
angle Q is equal to 90 degree. PR plus QR is equal to 25. PQ equal to 5. Find sin P, cos P, and tan P. Okay, we have to determine, or we have to find what is sin P, what is cos P, and what is tan P. Now look here. In triangle PQR, Q is 90 degree, PQ is 5, PQ plus PR is equal to 25 means, let you take this as X, this will become 25 minus X. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Then you are using PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. X square is equal to 5 square plus 25 minus X whole square. So x square is equal to 25u plus 25 square is 625u minus, sorry, plus x square minus 50x. X square get cancelled. Bring minus 50 to this side. It will become plus 50x is equal to 650. Right? Then you are getting x is equal to 650 by 60, sorry, 50, that is equal
13.
to 13. 0, 0 get cancelled, 5 ones are 5 13s are. Write down this much fast.
Over, sir.
Okay,
Over, sir.
okay, fine.
Completed, sir.
Completed, sir.
Okay.
Completed, sir.
Now all of you look here. X equal to 13 you got. 25 minus 13 means this will become how much? 12.
12.
As we know, angle P is given. QR will be opposite and this PQ will be adjacent. Which is adjacent? PQ is
PQ.
adjacent.
Adjacent.
QR
QR
is
is
opposite.
opposite.
Now we want sin P is equal to
12 by 13.
opposite by hypotenuse.
12 by
It is
13.
equal to 12 by 13. Cos P is equal to
5 by 13.
5 by
adjacent by
13.
hypotenuse. It will become
5
5
by
by
13.
13. Then tan P
Tan
is
P.
equal to
12 by
12
5.
opposite by
5.
adjacent. That will become
12 by
12
5.
by 5.
5.
13, 13 get cancelled. You are getting 12 by 5 because sin by cos is equal to tan. Write down.
So tan P is equal to opposite by?
Adjacent. ADJ.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Always tan is opposite by adjacent. Remember it. Whichever triangle it may be.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Whether it is triangle ABC,
Yes,
triangle
sir.
PQR, triangle MNO, triangle XYZ, whatever may be the name of that right angle triangle, tan is always
Completed,
opposite
sir.
by adjacent. All of you have finished?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Completed, sir.
Okay, fine.
Sir, completed.
Okay. Now the 11th main problem, we have to say true or false. We have to say true or false. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now you take down the first one. The value of, start writing. The value of tan A, the value of tan A is always less than 1.
False.
The
It is
statement
false, sir.
it is false.
Sir, less than.
Sir,
less than 1. The value of tan A is always less than 1. The statement is false. Because in the previous problem only, if you are observing, it is 12 by 5, you know. 12 by 5
Yes,
means
sir.
you are getting more than 1.
More than 1.
It is more than 1, or it may be less than 1 also. It
It
is not
is
always
false.
less than 1. Second one, sec A is equal to 12 by 5. Sec A is equal to 12 by 5 for some value of angle A.
True.
For some value of angle A.
It is
True,
true,
sir.
sir.
It is true.
True.
It is true.
sir, how, sir?
Look here.
12 square my 5 square.
No, not 12 square by 5 square. If you are taking sec, what it will be? Hypotenuse by adjacent.
Hypotenuse by
Hypotenuse
adjacent.
by adjacent.
Adjacent.
Hypotenuse is greater than adjacent, no? Then it is true.
Yes, sir.
Then it is true. Cos A is abbreviation used for cosecant of angle A.
False.
False, sir.
Cos A is abbreviation used for the cosecant of angle A. False.
So used for?
Used for cosecant. Cosecant of angle A. Because it is cosine of angle A, you write. Because false anta bardu ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಬರೀರಿ. Because it is abbreviation of cosine of angle A. Cosine of angle A. COSINE. Cosine of angle A. Next, fourth one. Cot A, COT. Cot A is a product of
Product
cot A is a product of cot and A.
false.
False, sir.
False.
A.
Because cot
Statement
A is
false.
not a product of cot and A.
Wait. Because cot separated from A, has no meaning. Cot separated from A has no meaning. Fifth one. Sin theta is equal to 4 by 3. Sin theta is equal to 4 by 3 for some angle theta.
It is
For
false.
some angle theta. It is false. Because sine theta is equal to, because sine theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Sine theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse is equal to 4 by 3. Is equal to 4 by 3. Here hypotenuse is less than opposite side. Here hypotenuse is less than opposite side, which is not possible. Which is not possible in a right angled triangle. Which is not possible in a right angled triangle. Over?
Yes, sir.
Yes. This completes the exercise 11.1. Probably one problem I have left, the fifth problem I have left for
No, sir,
homework.
6.
Yes, sir.
One problem I have
Yes,
left
sir.
for homework. One of the
Yes, sir.
ratio is given, remaining 5 ratio you have to find out.
Yes, sir.
Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow we will discuss.
sir.
Tomorrow we will discuss trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. Specific
Okay, sir.
angles means here in trigonometry 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. These 5 angles are called specific angles related to trigonometric ratios. What the value of sine 0, sine 30, sine 45, sine 60, sine 90. Similarly, cos, tan, cosec, sec as well as cot theta. You are getting the value table for these 6 ratios related to these specific angles, and related problems are going to be there. We'll discuss those specific angles and their values in our next class. Till then, goodbye.
Okay, sir.
Attend the
Okay,
next
sir.
class. Okay.
Have a
Good
good
day,
Fine.
sir. Have a nice day.
Good day. Good
Bye,
day.
sir.
Good day.
Good day. Bye, sir. Have a
Good day.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Prithviraj. Bye. Hey, don't share the screen.
ಆದಿತ್ಯ
Good morning, ma'am.
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 Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning, ma'am.
Vidya, ma'am.
ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, good morning.
How are you, ma'am?
Fine. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning. Yes, good morning. Yes, good morning.
Good morning, madam.
Yes, good morning. Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning to all. Yes, in the last session yesterday, we have seen about atmospheric refraction and how rainbow is formed. The three phenomena by which rainbow is formed, that is dispersion, refraction, and total internal reflection. So we have seen. That is the application of atmospheric refraction. One of the application of atmospheric refraction is the rainbow. Yes, right?
Yes.
And
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, you are stuck. Yes, ma'am, you are stuck. Ma'am, you are stuck.
Students, it is not madam you're stuck, madam your video has struck. Okay?
Sorry, sir.
No issues, no issues. No, I'm just correcting you.
Okay.
Your video is stopped. Madam, your video is struck. Stopped.
Yes, ma'am. Now it's clear.
Yes, some network issue, I think. I don't know what problem. Okay, atmospheric refraction, we have seen that is because of the difference in density due to the different gases of different density which are present in the atmosphere. The refraction takes place, and that refraction we call it as atmospheric refraction. And one of the application of atmospheric refraction is only rainbow, we have seen yesterday. And then what is the reason for the twinkling of stars? We have seen the stars actually don't twinkle. That is due to
Twinkling
the
of stars.
refraction. Again, due to the because
Atmospheric refraction.
the of the light keeps on changing due to refraction, atmospheric refraction. So that is the reason why the stars will twinkle. And you know that advanced sunrise and delayed sunset. That is also the one of the reason because of
Atmospheric refraction.
Refraction.
okay. For
Yes, ma'am.
example, just know that
Ma'am, you have stopped your video and audio, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Network issue, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Now, what is the reason for the advanced sunrise? You see that we see the sunlight first and then the sun rises 2 minutes before. Okay, the sun is visible to us about 2 minutes before the actual sunrise. ಮೊದಲೇ ನಮಗೆ ಸನ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದ ಸನ್ ರೇಸ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾವ ಸನ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದ ಆದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಅದು ಇನ್ನ ಹುಟ್ಟಿ ಬಂದಿರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಸನ್ರೈಸ್ ಡಸಂಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದ ಸನ್ 2 minutes, that is the time duration is 2 minutes. What is the reason for this? The same reason, that is atmospheric refraction. You can see here, this is the earth. This is the earth and this is the atmosphere. This is the earth and this is the atmosphere around it, and this is our horizon. This is the horizon. Okay. Now the observer is here. Suppose we are the observer on the earth. Can you follow this diagram? This is the earth and this is the atmosphere around the earth, and the observer is here, and this is the horizon. Okay, and now still the sun is here. Sun is in this position. Sun. Sun is here. Okay, now sun is here and we are the observer here. What happens? The light from here, after refraction, continuously it goes refraction, and when it enters in the atmosphere, it goes refraction and the light falls on us like this. Ilidinda ee sun ille iddaga enaguttada, light reaches our eyes due to refraction. Okay, and we can see the sun. Sun is here, but we can see the sun in this position like this. Sun. We can observe this position of the sun like this. So actually sun is here. This is the apparent position of the sun, which we are able to see. The Yesterday also I told you. And this is
Apparent position.
whatever we see on the earth, that is the apparent position due to atmospheric refraction, and that is the reason why still the sun will be here, but we can see sun here due to atmospheric refraction, and after 2 minutes the sun rises. This is the reason. Okay, the sun is visible to us about 2 minutes before the actual sunrise and about 2 minutes after the actual sunset because of atmospheric refraction. Actual sunrise kita ಮುಂಚೆ ನಮಗ sun ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದ. We mean the actual crossing of the horizon by the sun. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
And what is the time difference between actual sunset or actual sunrises? 2 minutes. You have to remember. What is the time duration? 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Now, is it clear to you this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, we will see the next concept, scattering of light. Scattering of light. Okay? Now, to understand scattering of light, we will just imagine one experiment. Just listen here. Already you have done this concept in 9th standard also. You take a beaker and fill that beaker with water. Okay? Fill this beaker with water. Take a torch or a laser light like this and try to see the light like this. You pass this light from that water.
We see the colloidal particles.
This is only water. See here, when you are keeping the light here, laser light, what I have drawn, you can see the light here, you can see the light here. But have I drawn light inside the water? Yes? Is the light path of the light visible inside the water I have drawn or not?
No, it is not visible.
Yes, it will not be visible. Okay, we can do this experiment. You can do this experiment at home and see laser light you have. Take a glass of water and you can see that whether you can see the path of light from here. If you are taking only water in this, we cannot see the light passing through the water. But in the next case, what I will do, this was the first case. In the next case, again, that beaker is there, water is there in that beaker already. In that, I will add a little bit of milk. Water plus milk. Little bit of milk I will add, and then I will do the same experiment like this. I will keep the laser light here and try to pass from here. Now see what I have done.
The light is visible.
Light is visible.
Visible, ma'am.
The light is visible.
Visible.
What is the reason last year we have studied this? What is the reason for that? Why
Colloidal particles are present.
it is added milk to the water, but we are not able to see here.
colloidal particles are visible.
Milk is the colloidal particles, ma'am.
So there colloid it is, milk plus water is a colloid. Colloidal particles are large enough to what they do there.
Scatter of beam light. Scatter of beam of light.
They I want that
Scattering
word.
beam of light.
Tyndall effect.
Yes.
Scatter in the beam of light. Tyndall effect.
Tyndall effect.
Yes, very good, awesome. Children are very interested today. So last year concept, I got the answer Tyndall effect. That is, colloidal particles will scatter the light.
Scatter the beam of light.
Explain you by one simple example. One simple example ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರಿಂಗ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಜಲ್ದಿ ತಿಳಿದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ಗಾರ್ಡನ್ ಇದ್ದವರು ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಪೈಪ್ ಲೈನ್ ನೀರು ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಿ ನೀವು ಗಾರ್ಡನ್. ಎಸ್ opening water with the help of pipe.
Yes.
All of you will do that now in the garden.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
If you have not done also, you are not ನೋಡ್ರಿ ನಾ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಗಾರ್ಡನ್ ನೀರು ಹಾಕ್ತಿರ್ತೀರಿ ನೀವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಹಾಕ್ತಿರ್ತೀರಿ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪೈಪ್ ಹಿಡಿದಿನಿ ನಾನು, ಈ ಪೈಪ್ ನಡು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು, ಪೈಪ್ ನೀರು ಹೊಂಟಾವೆ, ನಾ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಕೈ ಹೀಗೆ ಹಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಡು, ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ? What happens that time?
Appears to be big, ma'am.
Water
Appears
will
to be
split.
big, ma'am.
Split everywhere like this. That is only scattering. ಏನಾಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ವಾಟರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ಚಾಲು ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂಗಿಟ್ಟೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋದು. ಸೊ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ದಟ್ ದಿಸ್ pipe and water is light. When light strikes an colloidal particle, one particle strike ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಅದು ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಲೈಟ್. ಈಗ suppose this is the particle and this is the light coming, and this light when it comes and strikes this particle, what will happen to it? What has happened here? ಏನಾಗಿದೆ?
Spread everywhere, ma'am.
This is only called scattering. It has scattered. The light has been scattered everywhere. Can you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
So ಇಲ್ಲಿ colloidal particles ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ scattering ಆಗ್ತದೆ light. ಆ scattered light, suppose I am standing here. I see this scattered light comes and reaches my eyes and I am able to see that light. You know that how we are able to see things, because they will reflect and come back and I can see that object. Okay, I can see this mobile because the light from this reflects and come back to me. I can see this mobile like that. Here, when this light comes and falls on the eyes of me, I can see this light. Can you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, can you understand the concept?
Yes, ma'am.
Simple concept it is. So simple way I have explained this scattering. Is it not? Just pipe ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈ ಇಡ್ರಿ, ಕೈ ಇಟ್ಟಾಗ pipe ನ ನೀರು ಹೆಂಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವ, ಅದೇ ತರ imagine that this is light, the pipe is and the water is light, and the hand is the colloidal particle. When the light strikes that colloidal particle, it will start splitting. It will start scattering, and that scattered light when enters our eyes, I can see the path of the light. So this is what is happening here. So you can ask me, are not particles present in water? Particles present in the plasma? Here and light ಕಾಣಿಸೋದು. You can ask this question to me. Yes? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
You just you can ask this simple question. Madam told that there light will pass, but here light will not pass. Why? There are no particles here. Definitely there are particles in water also. Then what is the reason? Anyone can think?
Particles of milk scatter beam of light.
Ade, why?
Because they are colliding.
Because particles are bigger in size.
Okay, very good. Okay, very good. So you got the answer.
scatter of beam light.
Same experiment I will take now. A pipe experiment imagine ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ನಾನು ಕೈ ಇಟ್ಟಾಗ ಆ pipe scatter ಆಗಿತ್ತು. Suppose I take one small stone. One small stone ಎತ್ತೀನಿ ಇಷ್ಟೇ. ಅವಾಗ ಏನು scatter ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಲೈಟ್? ಅದು ನೀರು ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದಾ?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So that means if that water has to split, the particle which I am keeping, the hand was large enough in size. So there is a minimum size. Our size of particle nadu bandra, ashte ಏನಾಗ್ತದ scattering ಆಗ್ತದೆ. So the particles present in water, they are very small compared to how I explained in the form of that stone. Stone is very small. ಅದು ನೀರು ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದೇ ತರ the particles which are present in water, they are not of correct size, which cannot scatter the light. If the light hits also, it will not scatter. And if there is no scattering, can you see the path of light from water here?
No, madam.
No. You can see the path of light only when scattering is there, and when scattered light reaches your eyes, you can see the path of light. But this doesn't happen here, so we cannot see the path of light here. And this phenomenon, the scattering is only the splitting of the scattering of light means the splitting of the light or scattering of the light by the collided particles is called the scattering. Okay, the phenomena of, yes, what is scattering of light? Yes, what do you mean by
The
scattering?
reflection of light from an object in all direction is called scattering of light.
By the collided particles is called scattering, and that is only called as scattering only means Tyndall effect, because the scientist who has explained about this, the scientist who has explained about the scattering, his name was John Tyndall. So usually we keep the name, we keep the effects, everything based on the scientist name. So this concept, this scattering was called as Tyndall effect. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam.
Okay. So Tyndall effect you can easily observe at home also. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಾಗ ಒಂದು ಮ್ಯಾಲ ಕಿಂಡಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಗೊತ್ತದ? ಮ್ಯಾಲಿನ ವಿಂಡೋ ಅಥವಾ ಮ್ಯಾಲಿನ ಕಿಂಡಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ.
Yes, ma'am.
ಲೈಟ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನೋಡಿರಿ ಮನೆಯಾಗ?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಗೆದಿರ್ತದೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿದಷ್ಟೇ ನಮಗೆ ಲೈಟ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ. ಆ ಲೈಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ನೀವು ಸಣ್ಣ 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 ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸ್ಮೋಕ್, ಡಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡಿರಿ?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. We have seen it.
Yes. So that is scattering only. That is scattering of the molecules which are present in the atmosphere. They will scatter the light. They are large enough. They will scatter light, and that scattered light reaches our eyes, and we can see that light path of light clearly. This is the example. Naturally, you can see Tyndall effect in nature only. Got it now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Any doubt in this? You can ask. What is Tyndall effect?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is scattering? Scattering is same Tyndall effect. Yes, very good, Padmaja. We can see Tyndall effect in forest also. Very good. Thick forest, from one side only light will be coming out. We can observe that Tyndall effect in forest also. Very good. Now very important concept I will tell you. Listen. Imagine again that you have kept milk and water. Again, you are taking that laser light. Again, you can see the path of light like this. Okay? Suppose you have kept like this 6 to 7 glass of water plus milk. Listen carefully what I am telling. This is one beaker with milk and water. Same way, second keep it here. Third, fourth. Like that, keep 10 glasses in one line like that. And then you put the light from here. Can you tell me what you will observe? Just think.
Light will become dim.
Light passes to all the beaker.
It will pass on all the 10 beakers?
No, madam.
No, ma'am.
No, not all the 10 beaker.
No, ma'am.
Very fine particles scatter.
5 to 6 glass बना दो काಣಿಸಬಹುದು ನಿಮಗೆ dull ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ.
Yes, ma'am.
Then what is the meaning of it? What it says? The experiment ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ? As the scattering increases, distance increase ಆಗೋದು ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ scattering, intensity of the light decreases. Can you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
As the scattering increases, as the distance increases, the scattering distance increases, what happens to the intensity of the light? It will decrease.
Decreases.
Okay, see here, for example, just listen. Suppose this is the beaker and there is a particle here. Light comes and strikes this particle. This is a collateral particle, this is the scatter light. Suppose 100% light will perceive. 20% light is scatterized. Yes, Vindu?
80, ma'am.
Yes, very good. So that 80% light will pass next beaker. Again it will strike this particle. Again it will strike this particle. It will scatter. Again suppose 20% is scattered. So here it was 80%. How much will remain here?
60, ma'am.
60%.
Then next again when I pass
40.
40,
40%.
again what will happen? Scattering takes place. 20% scattered, remaining 40%.
20.
Right? Can you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Again the particle will strike, again scattering, 20% scattered, remaining 20. Again it will pass, what will happen? Intensity becomes 0, no light there.
Yes, ma'am.
So as the scattering increases, the distance of the scattering increases, the intensity of the light will decrease. This is a very, very important concept. Based on this concept only, all our other things is based on. That is why sky is blue, why we see red color in sunrise and sunset. All these are based on this concept only. If you understand this, that will become very easy for you to understand. So, as the scattering increase the distance ಹೆಚ್ಚಾದಾಗ intensity of the light ಏನಾಗ್ತದ decrease ಆಗೋದು. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತದೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam.
Ma'am.
And when you see big boy, violet light experiment ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Violet light wavelength ಏನಿರ್ತದ east ಇರ್ತದೆ. Wavelength of the violet light is east. Wavelength of the violet light is east and wavelength of the what? Red light is highest. Remember this. Very important concept. violet light ಇದು wavelength ಭಾಳ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರ್ತದ. red light ಇದು wavelength ಎಲ್ಲಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಿದು?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Wavelength of violet increase.
Which has less wavelength will scatter more. Scatter more. And the red light which has highest wavelength will scatter less. This will scatter less. So you know violet jaldi ye scatter आएगी अगर intensity 0 आता है. Next indigo. अभी कितना शुक्र कई reaction करते हैं तो कितना जल्दी scatter. Line was scatter आता हो red light ಏನಿರ್ತದ ಅದರ wavelength highest ಇರುವುದರಿಂದ ಅದು scattering ಏನಿರ್ತದ less ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ತಿಳಿಯುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ?
Yes, ma'am. It's
Yes,
clear.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It's clear, no? Okay. Now I will tell you why the color of the sky is red during sunset and sunrise. Listen carefully. These concepts are all clear to you, know? Scattering, Taylor effect. Then about this, you write out somewhere this violet has least wavelength and scatters more. Red has highest wavelength and scatters less. Write down that somewhere. And this also you write down, as the scattering increases, the distance increases, intensity decreases. That is also very important concept. ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಿ?
No, ma'am. Wait for tomorrow.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am. Written, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Finish.
Are concepts very clear to you today?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam.
Very simple form for you. Taking daily life examples.
Yes, ma'am.
Then up the board.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, imagine that this is the earth. during sunset. Can you understand this diagram?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Seeing the diagram itself, you can understand. Sun is sunrise brother,
And sunset.
ನಿಮಗ sunrise ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಯಾವ ಕಲರ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿತ್ತು ಲೈಟ್ ರೆಡ್. The sun at that time it will appear, the sky appears red here during sunrise and sunset. But at noon it will appear blue only. Correct? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the reason we will see now? Suppose I will write with color like this here. I will written with gold here, yellow sunlight with gold. So we are the observers standing here on the earth. This is the atmosphere. Correct? When sun, see, tell me, this distance is more or this distance is more? When the sun is right at the moon, the distance between the earth and sun is more or this distance is more? Which distance?
Both are same, ma'am.
Yes?
Both are same.
This and this are same?
Same, ma'am.
Same distance? No. See now. As we go up, this distance between earth and sun.
Shorter distance.
No, ma'am. Madam, shorter distance.
Earth and sun.
Yes?
Earth and sun is shorter distance, ma'am.
Yes, in moon it will be shorter distance. Correct? But here it is longer distance. Correct? So, when light comes from sun like this, scattering will start. And what will happen, you know, the intensity of violet light, it will scatter and it will be finished. So, this violet light is gone. The violet light will be gone here. When it reaches here light, in this position, violet light will fully scatter. And distance smaller. You got the remaining distance after intensity very high. Right? So, violet light travel at intensity 0 Next, indigo intensity higher. Then blue higher, green higher, yellow also finished, orange also finished. Remaining light one red, you know that red light has least scattering. And now we get the light and scatter out the question red light scatter out and that scattered light red reaches our eyes and we see the sun during sunrise that red in color. Can you understand? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
When the sun
Yes,
rays
ma'am.
coming from here, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, all scatter ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾವ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ಲೈಟ್ ಬರ್ತದ? ರೆಡ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಅದು ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ರೆಡ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಬರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸನ್ ಯಾವ ಕಲರ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದ ಅವಾಗ ರೆಡ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ.
Red.
And why the sky is blue in color? You can see that when this distance is less. Okay, when light is coming from here, first violet
Light from the sun near the horizon passes through the thicker layers.
blue light because this distance is less. So blue light scatter out so now ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ ಅವಾಗ scatter ಯಾವುದು light blue. See the color of the sky.
Ma'am, your phone is stuck.
Ma'am, video is stuck. Yes, ma'am. Your video is stuck.
Yes, madam.
Yes. Now why the color of the sky is blue? All that you have understood now? Blue color. concept we should understand.
What is the real color of a sky, ma'am?
Actually, real color ಇರುವುದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, black and
White.
ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ
Ma'am, white.
from space you can see only black color, no color for it. It is only because of scattering of blue light we see ನಮ್ಮ ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ scatter blue light scatter ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ color ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ sky ಯಾವ color ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದ blue. Actually when we see this sky from space it will be black only, and that is only because of this atmospheric refraction and the scattering of light. Scattering ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ scattering process ಅದಲ್ಲದೆ ನಮಗೆ sky blue color ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊ. Same way you can see that the danger signals of the red light color, red ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ ನಾವು. ಅವಾಗ ಏನು ರೀಸನ್ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು? When light falls on the signal, all colors are scattered and they lose their intensity will be lost. Only red color, which is having least scattering, it will be so the red color suffering least scattering remains confined to that around that signal, and we can see the signal red in color. Correct?
Okay, ma'am.
ಯಾವಾಗೂ ರೆಡ್ ಕಲರ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರಿಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಫಸ್ಟೇ ಬರ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲ ನಾನು. ಸೊ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ನೋ ಅದರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. And these all what concepts I have told you, very very important and definite questions. Once ಸರ್ತೆ correctly ಕೂತು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ you will not forget also. You can write in your own words. Only ನಾಲ್ಕೈದು ಶಬ್ದಗಳು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. Scattering, refraction, atmospheric refraction, scattering. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು? ಹೆಂಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗ್ತದ, ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತದ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾರ್ಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಗೋದು ಲೈಟ್ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವೈಲೆಟ್. ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So this completes this lesson, that is human eye and colorful world. Any doubts you have in this lesson?
No, ma'am.
And diagrams and all are clear for you, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I will send you the PDF today. Notes PDF also I will send you. So that you can use notes also in this and keep it. All the answers, why that one answer ಜೊತೆಗೆ and you can ಈ ವರ್ಷ ನೀವು ಅದೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬೇರೆ 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 ಓದಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡ. ಒಂದು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು that answer only you write for all the questions asked you. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now let's start the new lesson. Little bit we'll start the next lesson also today. Some general we will discuss about the next lesson. The next lesson that I am going to take is magnetic effect of electric current. Very interesting lesson. Have you drawn this?
No, ma'am. Drawing.
No, ma'am.
What is it?
No, ma'am.
The board, but still you draw it so that you will understand concepts. I'll give you 2 minutes time. Draw it. Then I will start with the next lesson.
Complete.
Completed, ma'am.
Wait others to complete.
Let everyone complete. I will wait. Complete it.
Over, ma'am.
Please don't share the screen. Madam,
Yes.
send the all diagrams list, ma'am.
Diagrams list.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I will send. Finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam.
All students have completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very important lesson and very interesting lesson it is. Magnetic effect of electric current. When you are learning physics, learn it properly, concepts, right in the beginning only I am telling you. You cannot by heart any physics, chemistry at least. There also you have to understand, but still science only totally you have to understand it. But still, chemistry, physics, if you don't understand the concepts, you cannot write the answers only. Okay, so it's a very easy lesson if you understand it properly. Already we have completed electricity part. Electricity lesson we have already completed, no?
Yes, ma'am.
You know many concepts in that. This is the lesson magnetic effect of electric current. The meaning of this you will see. Magnetic effect of electric current. You know what is electric current? Very well known now. It's a rate of flow of charges. It's called electric current. Okay. So in magnetic effect of electric current I explain ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Before that, you know what is a magnet? Magnet effect ಬಂದದಲ್ಲ. Before that, we'll see what is a magnet. It is a substance which is able to attract small pieces of iron. Can you see? You know that what is a magnet? Have you seen a magnet?
Yes, ma'am.
What
Yes,
property is that? You ಯಾವುದೇ iron article ಒಳಗ magnet ತಗೊಂಡು attract ಮಾಡೋದು ನೋಡಿರಿ?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I think you have seen there are bar magnets like this. Red color, you have seen painted red. Bar magnet. Okay, this is called as a shape is like a bar, so it is called a bar magnet. Here got another magnet called horseshoe magnet. Same horseshoe magnet anta ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Then we have needle, magnetic needle like this. In the compost you can see needles like this, north, south, like this needles you can see. So magnetic needle you can see in the form of that compost. There are different type shapes we have given. Okay. Yes, because there are iron particles present there in the soil. Okay. So, because we get the magnet from the earth crust only in the form of the ore magnetite. It is got from the mineral only. It is a mineral source only. From the ore magnetite, we are taking out iron as well as magnetite. Okay. So you have to remember that. So magnet is nothing in a piece of. It has the property of attracting the pieces of iron. And every magnet has got two poles, north pole and south pole. And you have to understand. And here you should remember that magnets, like poles of the magnet will repel each other. Suppose you have got two bar magnets. Illion bar magnet ada, illion bar magnet ada tikore. Okay, two bar magnets. This is one bar magnet. This is another bar magnet. North, south, north. Now these two are the like poles. South, south. They are like poles. If you bring together, they will repel each other like this. They will go away. Guru and talk, but repelling nothing. But this magnet only, if you take this north, south, and here you will take north, south like this. So this unlike poles here. This is south, it is north. These are unlike poles, and they will attract each other. This is the property of the magnet. Unlike poles, repel each other. Repelling property, and this is attracting. You have to remember. Understood this magnet?
Yes, ma'am.
How many poles are there for a magnet?
2 poles, ma'am.
2 poles,
What are
ma'am.
the poles?
North pole and south pole.
South pole.
North pole and south pole.
South
Okay. Okay. What is its property? Like poles repel each other. Unlike poles attract each other.
Attract each other.
Okay. Now suppose I take a bar magnet like this and keep one magnetic needle here. One magnetic composite for the sun over. Let area around the magnet somewhere I will keep this here. What you will observe? This is a magnetic needle, and this is a magnet. I'll keep it here near this. What observation you can observe? What happens to this needle?
Attract, ma'am.
Yes.
Magnet will attract it.
So deflection like this. Different आपने note करो. ये पूर्ति ये ना सही समझ लिया. You are not got so near to it, but you have kept it just away, some distance away. But still, you can feel the effect of this magnet here. So this area around the magnet, where the magnetic effect is felt, that area we call magnetic field. What is that called as? Magnetic field. So what is this magnetic field means? The area around the magnet where the magnetic force is present, magnetic effect is felt. That area is called magnetic field. Clear all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
And this magnetic field, you can do one simple experiment and find out that this magnetic field is in the form of lines. You know how to do that experiment? You can do it at home also and see. If you have got a bar magnet or any bar magnet, take some iron fillings. Iron fillings is our one cardboard ಮೇಲೆ ನಡು ಈ bar magnet ಇಡಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸೈಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಈಗ ಐರನ್ ಫಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ. ಇದರ ಸುತ್ತ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಐರನ್ ಫಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. Then what you do? See, suppose this is your cardboard, okay, and you have kept the bar magnet here. Suppose this is the bar magnet you have kept. Okay, then this area around the bar magnet is there, no, in this book. Then you spray some, what do you say, the iron fillings, and you start tapping it like this. Hing tap ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನೀವು ಟ್ಯಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನೋಡ್ತೀರಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಐರನ್ ಫಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಚಾಲು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. And that pattern is nothing but like this. See here. Like this pattern, these all iron filings start arranging. So these we can understand that the magnetic field, this is the magnetic field. The magnetic field around the carbon magnet is in the form of lines. See, can you see the lines here?
Yes, ma'am.
From north pole to south pole, these lines pass from north pole to south pole. Can you see the lines? And these lines are called magnetic lines of force. So, what are magnetic lines of force? Magnetic field around the bar magnet is in the form of lines. These lines are called magnetic lines of force. Clear concept?
Yes, ma'am. It is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
So what we have seen today? What do you mean by magnet? What do you mean by magnetic field? How is the magnetic field in a bar magnet? Yes?
2 poles of magnetic.
Yes, and what is the meaning of magnetic lines of force? Magnetic lines of force. We will continue with properties of magnetic lines of force. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, children. So any doubts if you have, you can ask me.
No doubt.
No, ma'am. It's clear.
Now, is it clear to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, children. Okay. Bye. We'll meet
Bye,
tomorrow.
ma'am. Good day. Have a
Good day,
nice
ma'am.
Good day, ma'am.
Good day, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Good day. Have a
Bye,
nice
Bye,
ma'am.
ma'am. Have
Good
a
day,
nice
ma'am.
day.
Bye.
Have a nice
sir.
day,
Good
ma'am.
morning. Hi, sir.
Hi, good morning to you all.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning.
Good
Are you
morning,
prepared?
sir.
Are you ready?
Hi, sir. Yes, sir.
Good morning,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
How are you, sir?
Morning, sir. How are you,
By
sir?
the grace of God
Very
and all
good.
your wishes, I am very good and fit.
Yes, sir.
Yes. How many participants are there today?
24.
24, sir.
24, sir.
24, sir.
24, sir.
24.
Ah. And few of them will leave
Only
class.
24, sir.
24 participants.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Come on. Now take down warm-up work. Who is going to hit on the screen first? Come on, chieftains. Chieftains. Wrong spelling. Shifa. Chieftains. Very nice. Who was first, Sujan? Who was first, Surjan?
Nandini.
Nandini was first. Nandini Kulkarni, I think today she has made herself to fight. Come on, next. You take down. Daulat Rao. Daulat Rao. Very nice. Puja Mangoli, congrats. Okay. Subsidiary Alliance, next. Subsidiary Alliance. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Who was first?
Shifa.
Shifa was first. Appealed, next. Appealed. Who was first?
Sandeep, sir.
Sandeep was first. Gwalior. 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 Padmaja. Shifa third. Who was first?
Padmaja, sir.
Padmaja was first. Financial burden. Financial burden. Financial burden. Very nice, very nice. Come on. S. Resigned. Resigned. Financial burden. Was first for resigned?
Shifa.
She fought. Twice she hit. Okay. Next you take down thirstiness. 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 Oh, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Thirstiness. Padmaja. Congrats. Okay. Thirstiness. Criticized. One. Wrong. Shruti, wrong spelling. Yes, criticize. Shruti. Was first for criticize. So, Jan, are you active?
Yes, sir, I'm
Padmaja,
active.
sir.
Come on. Next. Appa Sahib. Appa Sahib. Appa Sahib.
Srushti
Was
was
first?
first, sir.
Huh?
Srushti.
Surrendered. Surrendered. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, next, you take down. Humiliating. 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 Who was first? First, second, you tell me first, second.
First Rakshita, second Sami.
No, sir. First Sandeep, second Rakshita.
Rakshita.
Sir, not Sandeep is typed wrong, sir.
First Rakshita.
Attariwala.
What, sir?
Attariwala. Wrong. Who was first?
Padmaja. Attariwala Sami Jain.
Huh?
Sami Jain.
He typed wrong spelling.
What is right spelling, sir?
Attari. Who was first?
Sami, sir. No, sir. Shifa.
Attariwala. Mulraj. Very good, very good. Mulraj. Both are right. Who first, second?
Padmaja.
Sir, Padmaja written wrong.
Second?
First Srushti, second Rakshita.
Next you type sympathetic. You tell me your first, second. Sympathetic.
Rakshita Rohli, Trisha Gujri.
Okay. Again, all are equal. Again, Nandini suffered. Okay. So last period we had discussed that regarding Lord Wellesley. Lord Wellesley came to India with the intention to expand the British power in India. For that, he followed 3 ways. First one, subsidiary alliance. Second one, waging war against new states and administering the states directly that were under the control of British. Subsidiary alliance was an agreement between East India Company and the local kings. A king who has entered into the subsidiary alliance, okay, he has to follow certain terms and conditions. What were those some terms and conditions? the king who has entered the agreement must allow to keep the British army in their palace, and the king has to bear the expenditure of an army. Okay. And then Britishers should allow to collect the land revenue of certain area. Then the king must accept to keep a resident in the palace of a king. That was the third condition. And fourth condition is the king could not appoint any European country in their court without the permission of British. Then here, in order to enter the agreement, they must get the permission of Governor General. In return for all these services, company would offer protection to the, yes, if the king is agreed to all these terms and conditions, then the East India Company assures that king that king is going to protect from the East India Company. Company will assist him through what? His military, through their military. So this was a subsidiary alliance, and 3 marks questions will be there on this particular topic. You have to take down this. And plus, who was the first king to sign? Nizam of Hyderabad was the first. Later on,
Who, sir? Who, sir?
Nizam of Hyderabad. He signed the subsidiary alliance. Then, after Nizam of Hyderabad, later Mysore, Awadh, Tanjore, Maratha signed, Berar, and other states signed this subsidiary alliance. In this way, Wellesley was successful in expanding the British power through subsidiary alliance. Now you take down Second Anglo-Maratha War. Second Anglo-Maratha War. You take down this. Second Anglo-Maratha War, 1803, 1803, 1805. 1803, 1805. You take down first point. The differences among the Maratha chieftains was the reason for this war. Next point. There was enmity between enmity. Type it. Enmity. Very nice. Puja, active. Very receptive. There was enmity between Yashwant Rao. Very nice. Shankar. Y capital. Between Yashwant Rao of Holkar family. Yashwant Rao of Holkar family and Daulat Rao of, don't type unnecessarily, you take down these points. Don't be kidding, huh? Which word I ask you, you have to type it. Yashwant Rao of Holkar family and Daulat Rao of Scindia family.
Which family, sir?
Scindia, S-I-N-D-H-I-A, Scindia, very good. Scindia family. Okay. Next, both wanted to establish control over The Peshwa Balaji Rao II. The Peshwa Balaji Rao II. Take rest and listen to me here. I want to explain you these tricky points here. After the death of Shivaji, when Shivaji was
Sir, these
alive,
are the reasons of this battle, sir.
what?
These are the reasons of this battle.
This is the main reason I'm explaining you these 2 points. Listen to me carefully first. Okay, if points are not clear, you ask me. Okay, listen to me. Now it is my turn to explain you. Why was Second Anglo-Maratha War fought? What was the main cause? Let me clarify. During the days of Shivaji, entire Maratha kingdom was divided into 5 big provinces. Entire Maratha kingdom was very big kingdom, and that kingdom was divided into 5 big provinces. And these 5 big provinces were called Maratha Confederacy. Each confederacy or each province was ruled by governor. Governors were appointed. Those governors in their area, in their provinces, they were very powerful. They were very powerful. They were very, in their area, in their province, they were very strong men. Okay. After the death of Shivaji, there was a civil war. Civil war means there was a fight to get the succession to the succession to the throne of Shivaji. There was a fight in the family itself. These governors were very ambitious people. Each one province was ruled by Scindia, one province was ruled by Holkar, one province was ruled by Scindia, Holkar. Okay, such a five chieftains are there. These 5 chieftains, they were fighting. Scindia, Bhosle, Holkar, these 3. No. Scindia, these are the family names. Scindia, Bhosle, Holkar. Okay. And such 2 more are there. I will tell you later on. It will come to me. And these 5 families who were appointed as the governor of that provinces, they began to fight to get control over the post of Peshwa. So in this fight, this Second Anglo-Maratha War was fought. So what happens is here, Yashwantrao of Holkar family. Holkar family was a governor family in one area. Okay. And Daulatrao of Scindia family. They were fighting to get control over Pune. In this juncture, both wanted to establish their control over Peshwaji Balaji Rao II. Peshwa Balaji Rao II, he was the Peshwa of entire Maratha kingdom. Okay. Both these families, Holkar and Scindia, they wanted to defeat Balaji Rao II and get control over the post of the Peshwa on Pune. In this juncture, Balaji Rao II went to Britishers and signed a subsidiary alliance against Holkar, against his own people. Holkar and Scindia, okay, he was unable to control them. He was very weak and inefficient. That's why he went to English East India Company and asked English East India Company to support him. And for the support, English asked them to sign a subsidiary alliance. Okay, now you take down. Do you have any doubt? The governors themselves were fighting. Governors themselves were fighting. Got it? Okay. Let us see. In 1802.
Sir, for how much marks this will come, sir?
What?
For how much marks these reasons will come?
I will explain you everything. First, you try to understand what I am going to explain you. Got it? These are all 3 marks questions. I will explain you everything. But you listen to me first. Now you take down next point. In 1802, the army of Holkar.
अलायंस का इसीलिए अलग से वीडियो बना के डाला था ताकि आपके
In 1802, the army of Holkar defeated the armies of Scindia and Peshwa. Scindia and Peshwa. The Peshwa appealed to the British. The Peshwa appealed to the British for help. Lord Wellesley got an opportunity. Lord Wellesley got an opportunity to meddle with the affairs of Marathas. And he pressurized Peshwa.
Sir,
To sign the subsidiary alliance.
got an opportunity to
Meddle. Type it meddle. Who is going to type first? Meddle. Very nice, Pooja. Pooja is active today. Meddle with the affairs of Marathas. So let me tell you here, these are very tricky one. There was a fight. This is called civil war in Maratha. Governors themselves were fighting. Holkars and Scindias were fighting. Scindia and Peshwa. Yes, let me tell you here. Holkars and Scindias were fighting. This is called civil war. Civil war means what? War among the people of the same kingdom. They were fighting themselves. Why were they fighting? They were fighting to get through the control over the Peshwa post. Yes. Peshwa post. Holkars and Scindia were fighting. Scindia and Peshwa were in alliance. There was war took place, and in that war, Holkars defeated alliance headed by Peshwa. Holkars were very strong, and they defeated the alliance of what? Peshwa, and that compelled Peshwa to get the help of Britishers. So Peshwa, when he went to the Lord Wellesley made Peshwa to sign the subsidiary alliance. Okay. Hence, in this way, Britishers got an opportunity to disturb into the political matters of Marathas. So here directly Britishers, they did not involve. So Peshwa, he himself went to the Wellesley and asked for help. When he went to him, Wellesley asked him to sign subsidiary alliance, and very easily he signed it. Who signed it? Subsidiary alliance. Okay.
Peshwa, sir.
Peshwa Balaji Rao second.
Peshwa.
Peshwa Balaji Rao.
Keep on my screen, sir.
He was Peshwa Balaji Rao second. He signed subsidiary alliance. Got it? You show it afterwards. Don't disturb Shankar Gowda.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Next point you take down. Are these points clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next you take down. The Peshwa entered the subsidiary alliance. The Peshwa entered the subsidiary alliance system by accepting the Treaty of Basen.
Sir, by accepting
By accepting Treaty of Basen. B capital. Treaty of Basen. Okay. So here the Peshwa accepted the Treaty of Subsidiary Alliance through the Treaty of Basen. Then this became the matter of unhappiness among the other Maratha chiefs. That is Holkar, Scindia, Bhosle, they united. And they opposed Peshwa's this signature, means the signing of this agreement. So they opposed it. Why do you sign subsidiary alliance? Okay. Then they opposed the treaty. Later on, what happens is Lord Wellesley was called back to England. Ifat. Yes, Lord Wellesley was called back to England because he incurred lot of expenses for the company. He causes lot of financial loss to the company. So that's why he was called back. Always he was after battle or convincing through other means which was costing East India Company's treasury. That's why the England people there in England, he was called back. So here, next point you take down, Lord Wellesley defeated the alliance of Maratha. Between 1803 to 1805. 1803 to 1805. तुम्हें बहुत डिस्टर्ब कर रहा है मुझे। ये क्या यूट्यूब पर चले क्लास है? ' 1803 to 1805. Got it? Next point. Lord Wellesley resigned from his post. Lord Wellesley resigned from his post and returned to England on account of his battle thirstiness. Thirsty. Congrats. Okay. Battle thirstiness. On account of his battle thirstiness, increase the financial burden. You type it, financial burden. Financial burden on the company. Financial burden on the company. For that he was criticized. He was criticized lot in England. He was criticized lot in England. So let us see here. Lord Wellesley was, to some extent, he was succeeded. But his policy was utter failure policy. Because company was after the profit. company did not want to lose her money on any account, but this person involving company into the war, and that causes immense loss, financial loss to the company. That's why he was criticized everywhere in England. There were articles against his policies. Britishers were after their profits, they were least bothering about the administration. They weren't having interest to rule India. Their interest was to sustain their trade interest and earn profit. That's why in this cause, he kept busy East India Company in fighting wars, and he neglected trade. That's why it causes very immense financial loss to the company. That's why he was called back and he resigned. Okay. And then when he returned back to England, there was peace and harmony in India. Now, you take down Third Anglo-Maratha War. Third Anglo-Maratha War, 1817-1818. 1817-1818. Now, let me tell you the background of this particular war. The Marathas felt very insulted after signing the subsidiary alliance. Then, in the Second Anglo-Maratha War, then the Maratha felt disgusted, insulted. They want to unite. Then they united, and that alliance was also very badly defeated by the Wellesley. That also added very insult to their dignity. That's why they wanted to avenge it. So here, the Peshwa tried to unite all Maratha chiefs. All Marathas were united. But again they did blunder. What was that blunder? One of the Maratha, strong Maratha man, Appa Sahib, he killed one of the British officer. That became the matter of very serious for the East India Company, and they waged the East India Company waged full-fledged war against Marathas in the Third Anglo-Maratha War. Okay, this is the background. I will tell you again. You take on this point. The Maratha families tried their best to protect their independence, and honor. Next point. Peshwa attempted to free
Peshwa
attempted to free himself from the clutches of the company. Full stop. The Peshwa attacked the British residency. The Peshwa attacked the British residency in Pune. The Peshwa attacked the British residency in Pune and burnt it down. Burnt it down. Appa Sahib of Nagpur and Malhar Rao Holkar rebelled against the British and were suppressed ruthlessly. Next.
Malhar Rao Holkar and
Malhar Rao Holkar rebelled against the British and were defeated. And were defeated, you write, suppressed ruthlessly. Finally, Peshwa Bajirao
Finally,
Peshwa Bajirao second. Finally, Peshwa Bajirao second fought against the British. Fought against the British and were suppressed ruthlessly. Later on, he surrendered to the British. Later on, he surrendered to the British. Next point. British abolished the Peshwa post. The British abolished the Peshwa post and granted a pension to Bajirao II. Then Britishers installed means appointed Pratap Simha. Very nice. Pratap Simha. Comma. The descendant. Who is going to type this? Descendant. Very nice. Shushti. Descendant of Shivaji as the ruler of Satara, comma, a minuscule state and named him as the traditional leader and named him as the traditional leader of Marathas and suppress the Maratha resistance. So in the Third Anglo-Maratha War, it was fought in the year 1817 to 1818. In 1818, actually, Marathas were badly defeated, and meantime there was an external attack. Ahmad Shah Abdali attacked Ahmad Shah Abdali, and it was Ahmad Shah Abdali who badly defeated. That was the Third Battle of Panipat. Badly defeated Marathas, and Maratha power was completely surrendered, completely annihilated. Okay, so in 1818, Marathas lost their complete political power and their complete existence. What were the developments? As I told you, these Maratha families, they wanted to avenge, they wanted to earn the lost respect and dignity. That led to the Third Anglo-Maratha War. In this cause, Peshwa attacked British residency at Pune and burnt it down. Appa Sahib of Nagpur Malhar Rao Holkar, they fought against the British, they were badly defeated. Peshwa Rao Balaji Bajirao himself was there in the battle and he was defeated and surrendered. Unconditionally he surrendered. Then English abolished the post of Peshwa. They appointed Pratap Simha, descendant of Shivaji family. Descendant of Shivaji family. Descendant means a person who belongs to the Shivaji's family, was appointed as the caretaker ruler of the Maratha kingdom. Then, with the installation of this Pratap Simha, peace and harmony was maintained in Maratha kingdom to some extent. Maratha power was suppressed because Pratap Simha belonged to the directly Shivaji's family. That's why people remained silent. These were the developments in the third Anglo-Maratha War. And all these wars were fought to consolidate the British power in India. Expansion of British power and consolidate means making firm foundation, laying firm foundation of British rule in India. Got it? Now, you take down next topic. The consolidation of British power, the consolidation of British power, into bracket to write 1818 to 1857. So consolidation means after defeating Marathas, a major part of India was under their control except Mysore, which we'll read in next chapter. Okay, so here they got under their control Sindh, Awadh, and many other small states under their control. Sindh part, today's Pakistan, was part of India and it was called Sindh. Northern part of India. Bengal was in the eastern part. West Bengal was under their control. The southern part, up to Maratha kingdom, they began to rule. They consolidated their position in India. Okay, and their agenda of completion was nearly completed. Only Sikhs and Mysoreans were left out. Now, you take down Anglo-Sikh War. You take down these points. The British completed their agenda of ruling. The entire India from 1818 to from 1818, not 80, 1818 to 1857. They occupied major states like Sindh, Awadh, and many other small states. Now you take down Anglo-Sikh War. Anglo-Sikh War. Let me tell you what happened in Punjab. When Raja Ranjit Singh was very powerful king of Sikh. He was rightly called King of Punjab. loin of Punjab. He had lost one of his eye because of smallpox during his childhood only. And he was a king who had a Kohinoor diamond. Do you know Kohinoor diamond? World's most and very costliest diamond. Today we shall see if it is possible after the class. We shall see world's costliest diamonds.
Mohan, live class.
Not now, not now, not now. Just listen to me now. Okay. Then after the death, he died in 1839. After the death of Raja Ranjit Singh, there was a civil war. There was anarchy, political disturbance. Anarchy is nothing but on a very large scale political disturbance took place in Punjab. Britishers broke the Treaty of Friendship, that is, Treaty of Friendship, which was signed earlier with the Raja Ranjit Singh. They broke that treaty and they attacked Punjab. His son was succeeded to the throne, Duleep Singh, but he was very weak and inefficient. He signed subsidiary alliance. So Punjab people, they opposed this signing of treaty. Okay. So here, few rebels were there, Murraj and Chattar Singh Atariwala, they also opposed this. And they began to rebel against the king himself. All these led to the defeat of last Duleep Singh. And Duleep Singh signed subsidiary alliance. And he handed over Kohinoor diamond to English. Now that Kohinoor diamond is in England. England's Queen's throne it is. Such we were having so many diamonds here. Many diamonds. And all those diamonds we have lost. Because we were not able to protect them. India was called the land of gold and diamonds. It is this land. In every inch of land you find gold, diamonds, various types of minerals are there. Very rich country that we are having, very rich land that we are having of natural resources. But unfortunately, we don't know how to use it scientifically. How to use this natural resources for the development of the country. Okay. Let us see. You write these developments. A political anarchy. Anarchy. Type it anarchy. Very nice. A political anarchy broke out in Punjab after the death of Raja Ranjit Singh. In 1839, in the year 1839. Next, British broke the Treaty of Friendship. British broke the Treaty of Friendship and attacked Punjab. In December 1845, war broke out between British and Punjab. Next, sensing the danger from the British, Hindus, Sikhs and Muslims united and defeated the British. because of the few traitors, because of the few traitors, they were defeated finally. They were defeated finally. And they were forced to. And they were forced to sign the, and they were forced to sign the Lahore Agreement. They were forced to sign the Lahore Agreement in 1846. British resident, next one. British resident. British resident became the de facto ruler of British resident became the de facto, not facto, DD. You type it de facto ruler, D space facto, D space facto. De facto, Trisha, very good. De facto ruler of Punjab. Next, Chattar Singh Attariwala Chattar Singh Attariwala in Lahore and Mulraj in Multan rebelled against Britishers and they were defeated. Last point. Lord Dalhousie, D capital. Lord Dalhousie merged, D capital, L capital, merged Punjab with East India Company. Let me tell you one thing. Don't follow your WhatsApp writing on this screen. You have to follow all rules and regulations of writing, etiquettes. You have to follow etiquettes of writing. Don't write Take care of capitals, take care of commas, full stops. If you write your WhatsApp writing, if you are in the habit of that, you will get 0 marks in the examination. You can, during chatting, you are allowed. You can use such language, broken language. You don't use broken language in the class. You don't use that broken language. If you are in habit of using broken language, the same habit will you practice in the paper. Take care of capitals. Take care of commas, full stops. inverted commas. These are the etiquettes of writing. Okay. So let me tell you, clarify here. After the death of Raja Ranjit Singh, there was a political disturbance. There was a political anarchy in the Punjab, and British broke the treaty of friendship with Sikh. They attacked Punjab. Under this juncture, Dulip Singh signed the subsidiary alliance, sensing the danger from the East India Company. Hindus, Sikhs, and Muslims united, and they defeated English. That is the main important. Later on, because of few traitors, they were defeated. Then they were forced to sign the Lahore Agreement. Then English became the de facto ruler of Punjab. Google it. What is the meaning of? I can tell you, but I want to make you to find out quickly. De facto ruler. Google it. Show me who is active. Very late, very late. I don't find any shot on the screen. Huh? De facto ruler. Have you been muted? De facto ruler.
In politics of a country or a region is one who assigned authority regardless of whether by lawfully conditionally.
No, not de jure, de facto. What, Shankar? Shankar Gowda, what you typed? De jure means what? One who has assumed authority.
They concentrated with the de jure.
What?
They concentrated concentrated to de jure.
You read it very carefully. There are nearly 5-6 meanings are there in dictionary. You see, are you following Google or what? Huh? So
in reality,
way,
sir.
huh? Reality.
Latin name of fact.
Yes. In a reality, in a reality, British became the ruler of Punjab. Got it? Then Chattar Singh Attariwala. You see, in MCQs, these names are going to ask to you. Chattar Singh Attariwala in 1 mark question, 2 mark question, 1 marks MCQ and 1 mark question. These names is going to be asked definitely. Chattar Singh Attariwala, he was from Lahore and Mulraj from Multan. Attributes of sovereignty is with all power, with all entire political power, they became the de facto ruler of Punjab. Chattar Singh Attariwala, he was from Lahore and Mulraj from Multan. They rebelled against the Britishers, and this rebellion was suppressed. They were defeated. Okay, and finally, Punjab was completely fallen to East India Company. With this, the power of Sikh was annihilated, completely annihilated. Now, entire northern part of India came under the control of British, except Mysore in southern part of India. Okay. Now, next topic, last topic of this chapter, Dalhousie and the doctrine of lapse. Dalhousie and doctrine of lapse. Lord Dalhousie was very intelligent Governor General. He came to India in 1848. So he introduced one policy that is called doctrine, not doctor. What do you mean by doctrine? Doctrine means what?
Agreement.
Doctrine means what? Doctrine means it is a principle, not principle.
Political party.
No. Doctrine means principle. Principle, tattva. Tattva बुलाते ना, tattva बुलाते हैं. Okay, not principal. Principal is different. Principal is an administrator of an institution. Pal, principal, not pal, principal. Principles of laws of motions. Okay. Principles. Principles means doctrine. Doctrine means principle. Law. Jivandu tattva. Tattva antara. Okay.
Laws.
Okay. Let us see here. What was the doctrine of lapse? According to him, a native ruler who does not have his own son or own children, they cannot adopt their cousin brothers' children as their own children and declare their successors. Their kingdom was directly lapses to East India Company. So, do you understand this point? A native ruler who weren't having their own children, they cannot adopt anybody else's children and declare as their heir. Such kingdoms directly lapses to East India Company. Directly goes to East India Company. Okay. And he was a man who brought postal department to India. And he was a man who constructed beautiful roads in India. And he was a man who brought PWD, Public Works Department in India. These are his contributions. Write this. Dalhousie arrived India. A small letter, A small. Dalhousie arrived India as the Governor General. In 1848. He introduced a policy called, very nice. He introduced a policy called Doctrine of Lapse. Doctrine of Lapse. According to this, the adopted children of Indian kings were refused of the right to throne. So, according to this policy, comma, you write in inverted commas. If any Indian ruler died, according to this policy, comma, inverted commas, if any Indian ruler died childless, comma, childless, comma, his adopted children, had no legal right, over the throne. Inverted comma complete. Such states merged with the British Empire. States like Satara, Nagpur, Sambalpur. Okay. You write Udaipur. You write Jhansi. Got it? Jhansi, Jaipur, came under this policy. Written?
Yes, sir.
So you will be asked questions on these particular topics. Write the states which were annexed through subsidiary alliance. Write the states which were annexed through the doctrine of lapse. You should be very careful. Otherwise, he asks you, write the difference between subsidiary alliance and doctrine of lapse. He may ask you, write the principle of doctrine of lapse, 2 marks question. Write the what is subsidiary alliance, 2 marks question. Or he may ask you states directly. In 1 marks question, he may ask you doctrine of lapse was introduced by
Lord Dalhousie.
which Dalhousie? Yes, doctrine of lapse was introduced by
Lord Dalhousie.
Lord Dalhousie.
not Dalhousie, Lord Dalhousie. Subsidiary alliance was introduced by
Lord Wellesley.
Lord Wellesley.
Lord Wellesley. With this, here your chapter completes. If you are having any doubts, you can ask me. Do you have any doubts? Answer these questions.
No, sir.
At the end of the first Anglo-Maratha War, dash agreement was entered between Marathas and British.
So time is 12:40.
Ruchita, you don't have problem. First one, at the end of first Anglo-Maratha War, dash agreement was entered between Marathas and British. First agreement. Huh?
Salbai agreement.
Salbai agreement. Very nice, very nice. Next, the subsidiary airline system was implemented by?
Lord Wellesley.
Very nice. Very nice.
Lord Wellesley.
Doctrine of Flaps policy was implemented in the year
1848.
1848.
the doctrine of Flaps policy was implemented by?
Lord Dalhousie.
Lord Dalhousie.
Lord
Dalhousie.
What Dalhousie? Okay. So Shankar Gowda wants to show you the picture of Balaji Rao's second. Are you ready to see few images?
Yes, sir.
Shankar Gowda, images of Balaji Rao second, image of Lord Dalhousie, image of Lord Wellesley, and images of diamonds. Kohinoor diamond. Come on, fast. How fast? You show me.
The time is over. Time is 12:45, sir.
Yes.
Sir, time is over.
All are going hungry.
Sir, see, sir. It is on my
Yes,
screen.
sir.
Yeah, you can't share a screen.
No, sir. You should see on my video, sir.
Very nice, Pooja. We can't see his face. Who is he?
There is Bajirao second.
Show me his face. Again. We can't see his face. Very nice. Next, you show me Lord Dalhousie. Otherwise, Kohinoor diamond. You come to the Kohinoor diamond. Mohan sir, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you get the images of Kohinoor diamond?
What's that?
Images of Kohinoor diamond.
Images of?
Kohinoor diamond.
Oh, not able to get it, sir. Which diamond? I'm not able to get it.
Kohinoor.
Kohinoor. Okay.
Who is he? Lord Wellesley. Stock photo. Lord Wellesley. He introduced which policy?
Subsidiary alliance.
Subsidiary alliance.
Have you seen his photo?
Yes, sir.
Sir, time is over.
Time is 12:45.
So time is over.
You want to leave?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You see and go. We shall see. playing this music?
Sir, I'm not able to get it. It's showing me error. I'm not able to share the screen.
Ada, okay. All right. Tomorrow we shall see. Huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, bye,
Shall we
sir.
do?
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir. Good day.
I will send you.
Bye, sir.